Guys, I just want to talk about the Seiko Monster real quick. We are currently Saturday the 19th, August 2017. I still have my orange Monster. I'll never get rid of this. Still my favorite watch. So I'm looking at eBay, and you type in all the model numbers, or you can just type in Seiko Monster, because the only other place you're going to get a Seiko Monster at this point is if you really hunt around is possibly some Asian companies that will ship direct. You might be able to score a deal. I haven't looked there. I've been just kind of watching eBay. So if you type in the model numbers on eBay, and I want to start with the SRP 313, the Dracula or Bloody Tooth Monster, and I want to talk to my friend Homer, who posted up on the Facebook group today about potentially wanting to sell his 313, and that's what kind of got me wanting to look again just to see where everything's at. And I got to tell you, hopefully you're watching this, because I'm telling you right now, don't sell it. You're going to regret it. I know you put it on today and you said that every time you do that, every time you think about selling it, you put it on and you're like, yep, I'm going to keep it. There's no way I'm selling this. You can't replace it. So if you have a Monster, keep it. Don't sell it. Don't try to cash out on it. Don't try to make a quick buck or whatever you're thinking to jump to the next one. Because it's, in my personal opinion, you're going to regret it. Because you cannot buy another one. There's so many other watches out there that even today, that if you need to drum up some money, that you could sell that, and then you could turn around and you could buy it again. Say you had I don't want to pick on Homer, but say you had a Tudor North Flag and you wanted to free up some money so you could buy something else, you're going to be able to get another North Flag. Tudor's going to keep playing with that model. Or, on the low end, if you got, some Orient Makos or Rays and stuff like that, I know they don't sell for much, they're not worth much, but they're still making those. There's a ton of those. The Seiko Monster's done. It's gone. If you have it, keep it. Don't get rid of it. If you're looking to buy one, the short story of it is you're kind of screwed. You're late to the game. I think what you need to be looking at, if you're looking to buy one, if you're cool with the black bodied Monsters, the PVD coated ones, you're going to want to look at the SRP 581, and that's the one with the blue bezel with the blue hand and everything. Great looking watch. Quality control for some reason on the 581 and 583 seem to be really good. I've had some issues with the way the bezel feels. They don't feel super good compared to some older Monsters, but everything seems to line up really good. So I would say 581, 583. I would say go for it. They're both around the $300 mark. And if you get the 583, you're also getting the black bracelet with it. I think those are some good values. And it's, it's black and gold. Some, gold trim on the indices and the crown and the hands and everything. Looks great in person. It really does. My buddy Mitch, that I met up with and grabbed a couple watches from him to review, when I met him out to get those watches, he was wearing his 583. Man, it looked good. I kind of regret selling mine. I'm not going to go buy another one because I got caught up in that trap too many times. I have my Monster. I'm done. So, but if you really want to get crazy, look at the 309s or the 307s. I focus more on the 309 because I think the orange is better. This one is beat to hell. It's got a day and a half left. It's at 167, and there's still six bids on it. I don't know how many bidders, but everything lines up on this. Is very similar to mine, how the chapter ring is spaced properly around the teeth. And I want to show you real quick what I mean by that. Because say here's a $2,000 Monster. This one's brand new, which is hard to find. A brand new 309. Let's zoom in. I want to show you something. It's not a very good picture. But if you can look past all my reflections and everything, it's hard to see on this one, but the spacing, and they always space this way. It'll be tight on this side on the chapter to the tooth, and then it'll be a bigger gap on the other side. Let's see if we can show you. Let's show you on this one. I think this one shows all right. So let's zoom in a little bit, and you can definitely see it here. See how tight it is there and the gap there? Not cool. Are you going to pay $2,000, or in this case $620 for that, and get it and see that, especially now that I pointed it out to you? Is that going to drive you nuts? I don't know about you, it would drive me nuts. It would drive me crazy. There's no way I'd be able to deal with it. You know, the 315, if you want the orange look and you're cool with some of the black trim, you can still mod these. These seem to be pretty good as far as, you know, you can get them with the black strap. You can add a bracelet. The Seiko Monster bracelet is really good, but if you look at the gap on these, the gap on these ones, the 315, the 581, 583, I personally have not seen a big problem with it or a big enough issue with it that it would drive me nuts. This one seems to be gapped pretty good. I know this is probably just a stock picture, you know, but even if you wanted to get, you know, these are all going to be like Singapore sellers. I don't know if this one's where this guy's at. Casey Nipple, that's a good username, but he's in California. So $250, California, good buyer or good seller. Sorry, I wanted to walk away. I wanted to show you something. You could buy that one, and then you could buy the strap code Engineer. I like the first gen with the rounded links. This watch on a Monster looks awesome. So that you always have that option too. I think those are really great options. And you can get that in a black bracelet too. So even if you wanted to grab the 581 that doesn't come with a bracelet and you wanted to get the strap code bracelet, you could do that. So if you just type in Seiko Monster into eBay, what comes up is this Baby Monster, which is, this is like a ice monster or something. There's a bunch of reviews on YouTube already on this. I was going to buy one and talk to you guys about it because I've never actually held a Baby Monster. But once I looked it up on YouTube, there's already a ton of reviews on it. And there's some really good reviews on there. Some good channels that have done it. So I decided not to bring one in. If you guys 100% want me to do it, I will do it. But I'm not feeling it because it's already been reviewed to death. The Baby Tuna, or a lot of people will call it like a, you know, a Seiko Monster. I've heard people call it that too. The quality control on these seem to be really good. And I don't know if they're still making these, but the prices are starting to fluctuate a little bit on them. Bruce is sending me his black with the gold trim on it, similar to the 583 Monster. So I will be reviewing that. That'll be my first time touching one of those in person. So I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, if you scroll through eBay and you look around, and maybe eBay is not the best place to get one, but my friend Jonathan that lives in Michigan as well sent me a link, and I had to like kind of try to ignore it because I'll buy. He knows it too. He'll send me that stuff, and he knows that it's gonna drive me crazy. Like I'm gonna end up wanting to buy it. But it was a link for a limited edition Seiko Monster. I think it was I forget the number. It was a crazy limited one, and I haven't had any of the crazy ones like the Zamba or the Sun one or the Moon one. And the guy had like a legitimate good price on it. It was below 600. I think it was 5 something. So that's why I don't even know the details on it, because I didn't want to click the link. I clicked it real quick just to tell him that, yeah, thanks for the link. That's a great deal, but you're going to get me in trouble. I can't keep buying Monsters. I have my Monster and I'm done. So, you know, if you don't have one, try to get one. I think you'll be happy with it. If you do have one, Homer, I'm talking to you, don't get rid of it. You'll regret it. There's tons of people out there that regret selling their Monster already. I guarantee it. All right, I already went too long.